and welcome to today's yoga flow. Today we're going to work on our hips. So if you're sitting a lot or just a bit stressed even, this class is really good to relieve some tension that we may store in our hips. So when you're ready, let's get to it. Let's lie down on our mat. Bring your feet to touch. And just begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Maybe resting your hands on your legs or on your belly, whichever feels comfortable. Close down your eyes. Begin to bring your inhale even in line with your exhale. Noticing how your body feels. Taking a moment to arrive here on your mat. On your exhale, relieve any tension you may be feeling in your hip joints. And when you're ready, slowly guiding your legs with your hands back up to meet each other. Coming with your hands extended alongside the body. On our inhale, we're going to reach our hips up towards the sky. Inhale, reaching your hips up towards the sky. Exhale to release. Inhale to push your hips up towards the sky. Chest is being lifted. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. And inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Bring that right foot over the left. And just applying some pressure with that right hand on the right leg. Breathe in here. Taking 4 breaths in this pose. You're ready, releasing that right foot back down onto the mat. This time bring the left foot over the right leg. Apply some pressure with that left hand on your left leg. And just begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Again here for 4 breaths. Releasing that left leg back down onto the mat. Interlace your hands behind your right leg. Extend your right leg up and just begin to do a point with your foot. Release, flex, release. Inhale to flex. Exhale, 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 release. Doing this a few more times, just flowing with your breath. Notice how it feels in your calf and your hamstring muscles. When you're ready, just releasing that leg back down onto the mat. This time extending your hands around the left leg. Point the left leg extended. Point the toes. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale to flex it. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale to flex. exhale to bring it back. Repeating this a few more times, just noticing how it feels. And when you're ready, releasing your leg back down onto the mat. Come up to sitting on your bum. Cross your legs, come over onto your all fours. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round in the upper back, your chin comes to your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round in your upper back, your chin comes to your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round in the upper back, your chin comes to your chest. Coming back to tabletop, extending that left leg out to the side. Inhale, reach that left arm up, and exhale, bring that left arm through the right. Walk that right hand out, lower your forehead down onto the mat, and just feeling a nice stretch in your inner hamstring here. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, even in length with your exhale. Walking that right hand back up, bring that left hand back, bring that left leg back, extend the right leg out to the side this time. Inhale, reach that right arm up, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, bring that right arm through the left, walk the left hand out, and just breathing here again for 3 breaths. Noticing how it feels on the right inner hamstring. Come back to center, come back to tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your knees, pedal out in your downward facing dog here for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach your right leg up into a tree like a downward facing dog. Bend that right knee and just come around in circular motions with that right hip in one direction, and then maybe going around in the opposite direction. Extend that right leg back into your tree like a downward facing dog. Exhale, bring that right leg through your hands, lowering that left knee down, untuck the left toes. Inhale, reaching up into your low lunge. Breathing here for 3 breaths. On your exhale, sinking deeper into that right hip joint. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, lowering your hands down onto the mat. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale into your high lunge. Breathing here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, sinking deeper into that hip joint. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, lowering your hands down onto the mat. Step back with that right foot to meet the left. Pedal out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach that left leg up into three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bend that left knee and coming around in circular motions. Imagine you're drawing a circle with that left knee. And maybe going around in the opposite direction. Inhale, extend back into your three-legged downward facing dog, and exhale, bring that left leg in between your hands. Lower that right knee down, untuck your right toes. Inhale to low lunge. Take 3 breaths here. On your exhale, sinking deeper into that left hip joint. When you're ready, planting your hands onto the mat, tuck your right toes. Inhale, coming into your high lunge, reach your arms up. Breathe in here, keeping a 90-degree angle in your left leg. Taking 2 breaths in this pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lower your hands down. Step back with that left foot to meet the right. Pedal out in your downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Keeping your back nice and straight. Imagine your bum is being drawn up towards the sky. And when you're ready, inhale, reach that right leg up into a 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bring that right leg in between your hands, planting that left foot down into a 45-degree angle. Inhale into your warrior 1. Exhale, open your arms up, your hips coming facing towards the long edge of the mat. Coming into your warrior 2. Breathe in here for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, draw your right arm forward. Exhale, bring that right arm up and over towards the left hand side. Relax that left hand on your left leg. Breathe in here for a breath. Inhale and exhale, come back to warrior 2. Inhale, back to warrior 1. Exhale, lower your hands down onto the mat. Step with that right foot to meet the left. Pedal out here in your downward facing dog for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the left leg up into 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bring that left leg through into your hands. Drop that right foot down into 45-degree angle. Inhale, coming up into warrior 1. Exhale, open your arms out, coming with your hips facing the long edge of the mat. Your arms are in parallel, coming into your warrior 2 pose. Breathe in here for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. Exhale, bring that right hand to rest on the right leg. That left hand comes up and over. Breathe in here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, back to warrior 1. Exhale, lowering your hands down onto the mat. Step back with that left foot to meet the right. Pedal out here for a breath. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, walking your hands up to meet your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Your head comes up last. Come to face the long edge of your mat. Bring your feet slightly hip width distance apart. Point them out towards each side. And just lower down nice and slowly. Coming into your yogi squat here. And just bring your hands to prayer pose and just pushing your arms into your legs here. Feeling the stretch in your hip joints. Breathe in. Releasing any tension you may be feeling. Closing down your eyes and just taking 6 breaths in this pose. When you're ready, placing your hands down onto the mat, pushing up with your bum first. Shuffling your feet into hip width distance apart, coming up nice and slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Come down to kneel on your mat. Bringing your knees wide, shuffling them out. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your knee alignment. And just coming down onto your forearms here, coming into your frog pose. Breathe in. You can walk your hands out further if you want. Bring your forehead to rest on the mat. And just notice the sensation in your hip joint, If this is really bad and sore, do come out of it. But if it's just a little bit of discomfort that you can breathe through, you can stay here. Taking 4 more breaths in this pose. And when you're ready, walking your hands back up, shuffling your feet and your knees back in. Coming to sit on your mat cross-legged. Coming into your bound angle, so bring your feet to touch here and just pulsing up and down here. Your knees might be up here at this point, but we're going to try to bring them lower down to the mat. So just pulsing up and down. Breathe in, keeping your inhale and exhale even in length with each other. Noticing the sensation in your hip joints. Continue to do this. Keep going. Stop and just try and draw your knees down onto the mat and hold. Taking 6 breaths here. Applying some pressure with your hands if you want, but just obviously just do what feels good for your body. And when you're ready, you can bring your legs cross-legged. Bring that right foot over the left leg and just inhale to lift your chest. And exhale, bring that left elbow pushing against the right leg and just breathing here in your twist for 2 breaths. Releasing, bringing that right leg out to the edge of the right hand side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your hips facing towards the right leg and just exhale, folding over that right leg. Keep a straight spine here. Grabbing the lower part of your right leg or your foot, whichever feels comfortable. And just taking 4 breaths in this pose. Inhale to lift. And exhale to sink deeper if you can. Inhale, coming back to center. This time bringing that left leg in, that right foot comes over the left. Come around with your left arm. Pushing that right elbow into that left leg. Coming over and gazing over your left shoulder. Breathing here for 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center. Extend that left leg out to the side. Face your hips towards your left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, coming over, folding onto that left foot. Keeping your back nice and straight here. Don't be rounding your spine. Taking 4 breaths here. Inhale to lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale back to center. Come into lie on your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side maybe. Just getting a nice lower back massage. Taking this time for you maybe to express some gratitude for your body or for showing up on your mat today. When you're ready, grabbing your feet here and drawing your feet down towards the ground. Just coming into your happy baby pose. Maybe moving around slightly, just doing what feels good for you. Maybe rocking from side to side as well. And on every exhale in this pose, just releasing any tension we're feeling in our hips. Imagine you're drawing your feet down to the ground, just applying a little bit of pressure to feel that tension. Ready, exhale, releasing your legs down onto the mat. Allow your feet to drop out towards the side. Extend your arms alongside your body, palms facing up towards the sky. And just release any controlled breath you may have had. Taking this time to tune in with your body, notice what's happening. Notice how your body returns to breathing. Your belly rise and fall, or your chest rise and fall. If any thoughts arise, just letting them come up and go away. Don't give them any attention. Keeping our mind nice and clear. Taking this time, it's the most important time of our class, just to feel and reap the rewards of our yoga class. For as long as you want, but when you're ready, you can slowly come out of your Shavasana, slowly opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please drop me a comment if you did, and please also like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you. Namaste. I hope you have a lovely day.